Hey, how you doing guys? Welcome back to the channel. You've joined me today on a rather damp Brighton Marina. So, didn't really know what to do with my time today because Mondays is my fishing day. Didn't fancy going doing course fishing, so I was left with the tides at the moment are like neaps, like massive. They are right down at the bottom. So I thought, well, how can I use that to my advantage? So this could be an epic fail, but I'm going to try drop shotting on Brighton Marina, dropping it down the side with tiny little hooks on, and cut up bits of bloody lures and see what we can get. Now this could be an epic fail. I'll just show you quickly what we've got and what we're going to try to start off with. Okay, Century Graphics 10 to 40 gram, and we've got a fish minnow to start off with. A little fish minnow, 10 gram. We can just cast it out on the HDO Nebula. We've got a drop shot beak, there's the weight, and we're going up to a little size 10 hook, and that's the end of a Z-Man bait. So, and we're going to drop that down the sides. So, you never know, stranger things have happened. This could work. Prepare for an epic fail and another one in the blank bank. Who knows? Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we're going to need it today. In the rain, neap tides, drop shotting on Brighton Pier. Let's see how it goes. Well, okay guys, so we walked round the corner and we're on the straight, and this is our first chuck. A little tiny bit of the reason we came on a really small tide is because otherwise trying to fish this light, it would be really hard to try and get down to the bottom when the tide starts running. So we've got a 7 gram weight on this one and a 10 gram on there. We can change those later on. I thought that would be plenty for now. So, fingers crossed. As soon as we get a bite, I'll let you know. Right, I'm actually going right to the end because that's where I've had most luck in the past. But I'm trying a few bays on the way up. But there's some rocks up there near. And we're going to be aiming for those, fishing around those rocks and down the holes with them. So, you never know. So guys, well, we've done the long walk all the way up to the end, nearly. We're down near the rocks. Have a look at these. So, as you can see, we've only got 7 gram on at the moment, but that was starting to get bullied around just a minute ago by the tide. It's about 2 hours up into high tide. High tide is at 6:30. The time is now, have a look, 3 o'clock. We've got 3.5 hours until high tide, and then we'll probably fish it an hour down as well. These swims used to be really good for float fishing, for bass. Oh, I thought we had a bite in. For bass on prawns, it was excellent. Used to be. I don't know about now. It's been over 10 years, well, about 10 years since I fished this place. I've never tried doing it drop shotting. Hey, gotta be in it to win it. I don't know what we're going to get today. Get some Pollock, wrasse, top knots even, but I think it's a little bit early in the season for fish top knots. They usually sit on the top of rocks. Hey, you Pollock. Who knows? We've just hooked something, drop shotting in the sea. I don't know what we got. There it is. It's a fucking Pollock. Look at that. Well guys, would you believe it? Drop shotting in the sea worked. First species, Pollock. I wonder how many we can get today. Awesome sauce. I think that's quite a reasonably famous boat out of Brighton. I think that's the Grey Viking. Not sure, but it looks like it. From what I remember a long time ago. But it's still going out. Yeah. Hey, well, look where we are. We've done the really long walk and we've come right to the end. And if you've actually watched any of my videos, one of the 10-year-old ones is in this swim. "10 years since I last fished this place. Should have brought a float and some prawns. I think it's a bit early for that, so we'll keep plugging away. We've had 1 Pollock so far. You never know. You never know. We've got a few more hours yet. Still think it's a bit early in the year. We'll come back later on in the year and try it again. But we'll bring a float as well for garfish. Use a prawn as well. You never know. This used to hold some. This has even got congers in it, this swim. Just never know what you're going to get here. Probably nothing. At least we saved a big fat blank with that Pollock. Again guys, what we got? Oh my god, why would you fucking believe that? We caught a fucking flatfish. Look at that. We caught a fucking flounder drop shotting. There you go. Oh my days. bloody flounder drop shot in. Never fucking heard the likes of it. Okay mate, alright. I'm sorry but it's quite a long way up, buddy. Yeah, he's gone. Come on. It'll be a bumpy ride for him coming in here. Hold tight. Fast rides, last rides, the louder you scream, the faster you go. Hold tight. Nearly home, mate. Nearly home. Is that an Aussie flag on the back of it? Oh, proper blowing up on the west arm now. Yeah, mate, you're safe. Face for in a minute though. Brighton Marina. Look at that stealth boat there. It's pretty cool. And a few quid in there. Well, we got blown off the end there. And annoyingly I lost a bloody good bass in the rocks, so we're going back down round onto the corner where it's a little bit more sheltered again, hopefully. Try for some more. Still, it's not a complete loss because pollock and flatfish on the drop shot. And there's a few quid in there. Win the lottery. I'll have one like that one there. That bastard, the black and white one. Look at that. I'll have one of those, thanks. But in Florida. And one in the bloody Canaries. And one in Menorca and one in Japan. Yeah, baby. Gotta win the lottery first though. Fingers crossed, you never know. Hey, well, it wasn't a complete and utter blank. Yeah, on the drop shot we had pollock and flounder, which was a real surprise. Yeah, and then we swapped over. It started to get really windy up in the end there, so swapped over and put on a 25 gram Fiish minnow mullet pan. I had a couple of casts with that and then hooked into something that took line instantly, obviously a bass, and a good one as well, because we were fishing into those rocks that you saw earlier. Took me in there, snapped me up. Absolutely bloody gutted. So we've been plopping in on the way back round the arm. And yeah, I think that's it for today. I'm knackered. I'll drive home. So again, thanks for watching. 2 little fish, not a blank. Me. Tight lines, baggy trousers. See you in the next one. Bye.